Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's because we usually have we usually really crack up before the podcast starts, eh? And as soon as it gets online, that's when we kind of fall off.
Did you get some feedback or something?
Huh?
Did you get some feedback or something?
See, can I just give you some feedback on your mic placement right now?
It's awful. I was gonna say you to speak up
Yeah,
or speak in.
Yeah, like so. I need you to dial in, bro. Like just really lock into mic placements.
Well, people don't understand is Jonty's yelling right now.
No, I'm not, bro.
Nah, cool. I guess we'll just continue the chat.
No,
I respect it.
I was talking about the feedback. What's the feedback? we got?
Oh, the feedback I got
Yeah.
from the last episode.
Yeah.
Jonty came up with a really good segment to commemorate New Zealand Music Month.
Yo.
Oh,
He's just gonna gas himself up because he got
You know?
messed up. Piss off, Marlon.
Okay, here we go.
I'm talking about like podcast feedback.
this is podcast
not
feedback.
one one reply to a story.
Not personal feedback from your mother.
This is podcast feedback. And yeah, so we all had to come with a classic Kiwi song and cut a promo for it. And then everyone was hitting my line being like, yo, was Marty in a bad mood? You know, yo, what's wrong with that dude? Didn't bring any of the energy.
I got
to
some
be
of that.
honest, savage.
You?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yo, what's
Like, I
going on?
love you guys' shit on that. Like,
Yeah.
I love your work. But just what was that with that guy, man?
100%.
And what of it? What if I had an off day?
Yeah, that's okay.
What
you
if I was
know?
feeling down?
Yeah.
You guys didn't ask me how I was feeling.
You know?
That's true. We did
Because
it.
I'm, you know, me and you are good podcasters. We watch film.
Yeah, 100.
Right? So like right after I was watching some film and I was watching it back and I was like, damn, you know Marty introduced Savage?
Yeah, yeah. How?
He's just like, yeah, so this guy's pretty prominent New Zealand musician.
Yeah, he's made a couple songs. He's from the Red City?
Yeah,
Like, just the least confident in his promo. Just the Red City, maybe?
And then the silence and then just fades in Savage.
Fades in one of the greatest, most hype songs of all time.
100%.
Well, first off,
yeah.
it was a Scribe song. So if you're gonna talk about something, get your facts right. Right?
Yeah, true, right. Let him know.
The Caped Crusader.
See, why don't you say something like that, bro?
I did. I just
whispered it.
Just took way too long.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we're cutting promos. You know what I mean?
Come
I
on,
didn't realize
man.
it was WWE.
Yeah.
Number one, you got to respect the artist that
Yeah.
you're
And
giving
I
your...
have the utmost respect for these artists.
Well-
Unlike you,
What?
that last episode was the first time you'd listened to any Kiwi music.
No, this is my first time listening to all of those songs.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, I love Kiwi music, bro.
Nah,
The-
shout out to our local ex.
And we love a bit of feedback, eh?
Yeah, oh, please.
You know?
We are...
Can I give
welcome
us
it.
some feedback?
Yeah.
Let's not waffle too much. Let's like have a nice, like concise, straight to the point,
Yeah.
very funny, very educational podcast.
Thanks, bro.
Let's not waffle too
Fucking-
much. And
yeah.
that's directed at you, Marlon.
Pot kettle black,
You
bro.
waffle master.
Pot kettle black, bro.
You're a waffle master. You could
Far
open a food
out.
truck on Ponsonby Road and sell waffles all day if you wanted to, bro. You know what I mean?
Pot kettle black. You know, another piece of feedback. We just instead of diss tracks, we just call it, yo, hey, another piece of feedback. Whereas,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your feedback? Shoot.
This is just a workshop at the moment. This is not even a podcast.
Alright,
shoot.
when do we become anti-deodorant?
Me?
Fuck, you guys are lame. Honest to God.
Nah, no need.
No, because I'm not going to accept.
No need.
I'm not going to let you think make them think I'm smell. I'm not going to let you make them think I'm smell, okay?
You got Yusik on me, right?
Now I'm going to check, bro. But nah.
Alexander Usyk, bro.
No chance of BO. No chance, bro. Nivea keeping me right.
Yeah, shout out to Nivea. That's one of my biggest fears / insecurities. That's why immediately I was like, me?
Yo.
Holy man, I
100%.
can't.
You know what I wanted to go to was there are like some insults where you're like, fuck. Like that really cuts deep.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for example,
And
when
that's one of them right there. I'm not
Yeah.
going to take that one on the chin.
no, that's what I wanted to say. So you know Kendrick
Yo.
calling Drake a pedo,
Yeah.
and even if Drake's not a pedo,
That sticks, eh?
it sticks.
It's hard to get
You
rid
know,
of,
you're
bro.
kind of like, oh, I don't know anymore. You know,
Also, like, as the victim, how do you even prove that you're not? You know what I
100%.
mean?
Now,
Like,
if someone
no,
says,
I like him of age, I swear. You know?
Yeah, and like with their music as well, like he can't make any sort of like any hiccup. Like lyrically,
yeah,
you know, he can't have a Hot 16 anymore.
exactly,
Nah,
right?
Things like that.
you'll be clowned immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 16. I
You know
see
what I
what you're
mean?
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why'd you want to do that to me though?
No, but
That's not cool.
that's another one.
Segue or not, bro? I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's another one. You know, if someone says you smell, you even defending the fact that
yeah.
you don't, you smell,
Just shows you how insecure you are about it.
100%. And then that's everyone's gonna be like,
Wait, does he smell?
Why are you
Yeah.
defending yourself so hard if,
Yeah.
you, if
Yeah.
you don't smell?
Facts, bro.
What's
Nah, that's a
the
deep one.
etiquette around telling someone they smell?
Good question. Because sometimes it needs to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles, how would you do it, bro? Because sometimes I need to tell people, bro. Like
I
you know
genuinely
what I
don't know. Like I'll just bite the bullet sometimes and pinch my nose.
mean? Yeah, I normally just ignore it and go,
Yeah.
fuck, this is not a
But
good
it's like,
experience.
I don't want to be like, I don't want to ignore it in the moment and then complain about it later on.
That's exactly what I do.
Exactly. Well, I
Yeah.
just don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
The reason why I bring it up is because these boys go to the gym, you know? So, like, congratulations for you for getting fit.
Thanks,
But
bro.
one piece of feedback these boys have about some frequent gym goers at their local gym
Oh,
is
it's
that
his gym
Yeah,
in particular.
mine specifically, to be honest.
there's some bad BO.
terrible.
Yo.
It's so bad. And like, I almost avoid large chunks of the gym as a result.
Because
You know, because it just permeates, bro. You
Because
know?
like my physio is located in one of the rooms at his gym, and I'll message every time I'm in.
yeah.
Like, bro, this BO is not acceptable.
I know,
Like, this is like 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, it's not acceptable. I don't know how you actually gym here.
Yeah, can you describe the smell from?
Just awful. Like, let's picture or like imagine the world's most awful body odor, and then just that's exactly what my gym is. Like, I train in some harsh conditions, bro.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm SEAL Team 6, bro. Like,
Is there like a particular demographic that? Nah. We
there
can't.
could be. There could be.
Use your imagination. You won't have to think hard though. Yeah, nah. It's not. Yeah, come on, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to
That's
do a
why
little.
That's why I struggle to go to gym sometimes.
Yeah, that's the reason.
You know, it's just not. You just can't hack it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you gonna? It's probably easier to tell a stranger that they've got bad BO.
I know, but how do I do it without sounding like a dick? And I'm awkward and autistic at the best of times. You know?
Yeah.
So now you put me in a situation where I need to confront a stranger with some like not so pleasant information. How best do I do that? What? Okay, let's play it out. Let's act it out. Okay. So say you're doing like some shoulder flies, and it's like it's really,
Phew, that form was whack.
you know what I mean? Like it's really permeating. I am on the other side. Oh, that guy smells. I need to go tell him. Hey, mate. Take your headphones out.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, like, I don't really know how to say this, but, like, do you reckon you could wear some deodorant or something? Like, just not to be rude or anything. You know what I mean? That's pretty good.
I mean, that's as like Loki as polite as you can be.
Right?
That's fucking what a dickhead way to go about it, bro.
That's a kid,
Yeah.
bro.
Because you're treating me like a little boy. You reckon you could wear some deodorant?
Well,
maybe,
so, like,
maybe try that out.
If you don't have the awareness to not have that smell, you are acting like a little boy.
Yeah, that's basic hygiene, bro.
But also,
Yeah.
I think maybe gyms could maybe like have they've got like the wipe down
A
stations.
little
They
dispenser.
could have a little, station.
Yeah. But do you think those people even know to, like, do that?
No, but then like in the gym, instead of like talking to them, you can just give them a nudge and just point in the general direction.
Yeah, because that's way nicer.
Yeah, but at least you have to,
Hey, mate, just fucking use a bit of that, yeah?
you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair. That's fair, bro.
Otherwise, I don't know how else you do it, unless you just straight up and down with them.
I wish I had that level of, like,
I
just
can't.
bluntness, eh?
No.
Sometimes it's really handy to have.
What, just being really abrasive?
Or
Not
just
even a brace, just like
honest.
what?
Just honest.
Just honest, yeah. Having the capability of just being honest. I struggle with that.
you do struggle?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Do we not want to talk about Maddie's devotion?
I reckon we go into it, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good chat.
Oh yeah. Okay, you were asking me what podcast I listen to.
Yeah, well, that's how it started. And
Yeah.
you said you listened to like a bunch of Christian ones as
Well,
well.
there's like one in particular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you want to give them a shout out or?
Yeah, it's called The Pursuit.
Sick.
Yo, it goes pretty hard. Just like a navigation system sort of thing.
That's cool.
But also not in a way it's like, hey, this is you do this.
Yeah.
There's no set of rules in this particular podcast. It's just like, hey, this is what's currently happening. Here's a version of it here's a lens, here's a particular lens you can see it through. Here's another lens you can see it through, and then you figure out how you view it. Well, it's like, yeah, it's not like a preachy thing.
That's great.
It's just like a, hey, there's different ways to view different things.
Mm.
There's what's that saying? There's multiple ways to skin a cat or something.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
and that's all it's about. It's not a
Yeah,
Just
and,
like
and you were saying your favorite verse is Austin 3:16, which I thought it was a little mainstream.
yeah.
I did think that was a little bit mainstream, but up
Did
to
you say
bro?
Austin 316?
Austin 316, bro. You're not familiar with it, bro?
Yeah, you're not familiar with it, bro? Couple
Bro.
beers, bro, just fucking smash them and
You
shit.
don't- you
Jalen
don't watch
712.
You didn't watch enough SmackDown growing
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
up. Yeah, what podcast you listen to?
Actually, just some like church ones, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, they go
Yo.
pretty hard.
You're not, obviously not listening.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really. I just listen to Set the Tone, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
same here. Yeah,
Like
someone
just-
has to run the numbers up.
Exactly. Yeah, 5 days a week. I just get those streams going.
Yeah.
Do you do like anything religious?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit, wrong answer. Heck yes, brother.
bro does Easter and Christmas, bro.
Yeah,
Pro does Easter and Christmas.
you
Both
know.
of them, bro.
Damn.
You know,
How do you
man-
do Easter?
Just show up and show out, bro.
Yeah, I celebrate, bro. I just praise the Most High, bro. You know.
100%.
Yeah. But no, we're not a religious family, except for the fact that we have a giant Last Supper
Yeah.
in our lounge.
Yep.
And my dad has a giant cross tattoo.
You
And
know him,
yeah.
bro. He's devout.
and a giant cross hanging in his car.
Yep.
And we go to church every Christmas.
See that cross is to balance out all the cussing he's doing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
That cross tat, like, what's the story behind that?
Well, he got like a pendant because mum was really religious, and she like gave him a pendant, and then when she passed away, he got it tattooed on himself. But he's not religious.
All right. Does he still have the pendant?
Must do,
It's
yeah.
on him, bro.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's on him,
It's
yeah.
permanently on him. But yeah, he must do, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's say, God forbid,
God forbid.
touch wood, you get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Yeah, could happen.
All right. And then you get presented at the Heaven's Gate. You get presented at Heaven's Gate.
The pearly
Yeah.
gates.
Yeah, pearly gates.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's St. Andrew's at the gate. Or some one of them.
Yeah, 100%. St.
Andrew
Yeah.
Huberman.
Yeah, Andrew Huberman.
Good podcast.
Another good podcast.
And St. Andrew's like, yo, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, dog.
Yeah, fair.
Like a bouncer outside Revs.
Yeah, that would be fair. To be honest.
Now I'm gonna send you the other way.
Yeah.
Would you be like, yo,
Worth a shot.
Oh no, I'd be like, yo, what do I need to do? You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean? What do you need to do? Did you live a just life here?
yeah, for the most part, bro. For the most part, you know what I mean? Like net positive. I
Would you be
reckon.
pissed off that you weren't allowed into heaven?
Well, it depends what the parameter. It depends, yeah, what the parameters are. Like, what did I need to do? If I needed to live like Marty, like fully religious, devoted, then obviously
Marty just listens to the Christian podcast.
Yeah, true. I don't even do that though. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Put it
yeah.
this way. Look at how you're living now and what you're doing.
Net positive.
180. And you're on your way.
Okay. See, okay.
Net positive to who?
To me. Nah, like
It's through your lens.
yeah. I would reckon like overall, like bad acts versus good acts, way more good acts. I reckon.
I reckon.
What's funny about that?
To be fair, we're all pretty good guys.
I would think so. Yeah.
I think we're decent guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
If we're given like a percentage,
Like some of us are better than others. I'll admit
Oh,
that.
as it compared to like the rest of the population.
let's say 100 is the benchmark.
Yeah.
100 is you've never done anything bad in your whole life.
yeah, and then you work your way back.
What percentile are we in, Marty?
He doesn't know what that means.
we're
Yo, Marty's self-conscious about that, eh?
sorry, bro.
Yeah, what?
Look at his face. His whole
I'm trying to get my
dynamic
next
switched up.
I'm trying to get my next sentence
Oh,
out,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Let me
exactly.
breathe,
Sorry,
bro.
sorry,
Let
sorry.
me breathe.
Sorry.
He's just like, hey, stop conscious. He's like, like, bro, chill. Okay?
Nah, go.
I'd lost my train of thought now.
What percentile are we in?
We're gonna lump us together.
Yeah, so it's the average it out. So,
Yeah, go percentile
We have to go, like-
collectively and then individually.
Yo, I'd say the average
yeah.
top 68.
So we're 68% good.
Yeah.
Right? Negative, like positive, sorry.
This net average here.
Yeah, it's 68%.
Now let's break it down.
So we're right in the middle of that bell curve.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yo.
Which is fine.
No, I reckon 72% up.
On average?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
we're there.
Yeah, I think that's great. So we're all getting into heaven.
And then individually?
Oh, it's all subjective. You get to form your own opinion.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, where do you think you're at?
If you saw Marty getting into heaven and you didn't, would you be like, yo, alright, someone, we need to send this upstairs?
Yeah, someone review this decision. No, because I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. He should have an express pass to heaven. He shouldn't even been waiting in line, bro.
See, you brought that up like you have a different opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you know that I don't?
You ready to shut that down?
Yeah, he should have like those express passes. Like he should, VIP entry. He should be there.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Nah. I'm very honest. Long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could go wrong
Yeah.
between now and heaven time.
No, but also like I'd say 80%.
That's VIP entry, I think, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're in there.
So-
You, on the other hand, could go either way.
Could go either way,
50-50,
right?
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because you do some dishonest work as a lawyer.
Yeah. You know, a couple
Well,
shady
your
deals.
current one, I think, is a lot better.
Yeah.
I think previously,
Yeah, definitely not.
just like all above board. Just depends.
Yeah.
You know.
You know he covers up plane crashes right now, eh? That's his entire line of work.
Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah.
You know?
But also his previous. You know?
Literally created wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was an arms dealer.
It literally putting people out of livelihood.
Yeah. So we're all getting into heaven, I think. That's what it's sounding like.
Plus minus?
Yeah.
Net positive. Yeah.
Net positive, we're all getting into heaven.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're a bit skeptical there. Very worried.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is is the bar real high to get into heaven or something?
I think so, eh?
Why?
Hey, you passed the bar. Congrats.
Yeah. I did pass by,
I think
yeah.
it should just
thank
be
you.
like, yo, you're a pretty good guy, bro. Like, you did it right, eh? Like, get in here, brother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are we making it so exclusive?
If
It is heaven, to be fair. It is
Yeah.
heaven.
True. If God played your like highlight reel of your
There'll be
life,
some fucking highlights in there. There'll be some good things in there, bro.
I know Johnson would be like, yo, like looking up to the crowd, waiting outside.
I've
Yo,
seen this
you
shit.
see this, bro?
He's like, I did that.
This one
He's like,
time.
exactly, you did that. Now get.
Yeah, exactly. You know, some old lady dropped some money. I gave it back to her. Like, highlight.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yo.
replay that in slow motion. You know what I mean? Like, but there'll be a low light thing as well. Every time I lie, like, did something fucking
To like
dog.
Yeah.
break hearts and stuff like that.
Break
like.
heart.
Yeah.
Well, break hearts isn't. What's wrong with that? because
that
I
right
think,
there
yeah.
is what's wrong
Yeah.
with it.
because objectively, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You're allowed. Yeah, I think you're allowed. You're allowed a bit of grace there,
Thank you.
but also you're allowed to make decisions, other decisions.
Yeah. Objectively, you're allowed to tell people the truth, but the way you go about doing that is not
Yeah.
objective.
Yeah. Okay. See, I'm learning a lot, guys.
I think if there's an issue or something, if you don't want to be part of something, let it be known.
Yes.
You know, with words.
Yeah. It's how you handle things just as much
Yeah,
as.
let it be known with words instead of actions
Mm.
that are seen elsewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I'm not putting anything on you.
No.
I'm just
This is
saying,
just general advice.
General advice.
Yeah. No, see,
Yeah.
that's good. That's a good thing to learn. Good thing to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a long way to go. Hopefully we get in there. Fingers crossed.
Crack up. How crack up would it be if we all just like got into heaven?
It'll be sick.
Good play ball, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. First order of business.
Check up.
Yeah, so business. Fix my knees, please. Fix my jump shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's run this back.
Yeah, hard out.
Yo, no, keen ass with some ball.
You guys played ball on the weekend?
Yo. I mean, we were supposed to play ball.
No, I do apologize. I let the boys down.
Yo.
I do apologize.
That's you know.
What are our thoughts on that? Like, my thing is John's. So we've all in the past few months, like reestablished friendship, reestablished health
Yes.
to a certain degree.
Yeah.
To varying degrees.
We're
Like physical health or
physical, mental,
Oh,
whatever.
every way.
Cool.
Physical. We haven't in the past few years. We haven't been on the same page in terms of being able to move. So we've had different injuries. you
Yeah.
know, and we haven't been able to do activities together. Pause like basketball.
Yeah.
And last week we decided to lock in a basketball day.
Yeah.
You decided actually
I know. I hate to be the guy, but I did actually
plan the whole thing.
I know.
Hey, I'm gonna book the courts. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna rah. I rock up. Oh, we have the chat. Hey, everything locked in. So, I didn't book it, but they open at 7.
Right.
So then I get there at 7. Courts are already being used.
Which is crazy when you think about that.
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy.
But like, you would have known if you'd called in.
Yeah.
Call in,
Or
call
like
in,
or
called.
booked or booked, right?
Or booked
Or
it.
booked,
yeah.
So I rock up at 7, message the boys, hey, don't bother coming here, no ball. So we go relocate to an old school venue space we used to play at, outdoor court. Me, you, Miles, JP, not you.
Yeah.
No,
you
not
know?
me.
It was just us and Carmel Cepoloni.
Yeah, Labour were having their
National
AGM,
convention.
AGM,
Yeah.
like some sort of annual meeting.
yo.
At a primary school hall.
Damn. The fall from grace is crazy.
Not even the hall, bro.
Just outside?
Literally just outside.
Damn.
Yo.
Like, I get being a part of your community, but like, that's taking it a
Yo,
little
no
bit too
shade,
far.
Labour, but that was crazy to watch.
Yeah. The fall from grace.
Like you having this annual meeting where you guys are putting forward ideas and discuss it's like your town hall, their town hall, right?
Yeah.
And we're just outside blasting music, putting up bricks
Yeah.
for two and a bit hours, and they didn't say anything.
And policy decisions are being made.
They just took it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yo.
They're probably inspired though, eh?
Oh,
Yo.
100%.
Just the 3 Make-A-Wish kids. Being able to dribble a ball, bro.
Yeah, but also the diversity on show would have been
Also,
crazy.
these two were embarrassing, bro. This guy and JP.
What?
They had like knee braces. You know, like those on skateboarding, how you got like the elbow
the
pads?
elbow pads, yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
The whole works, bro. I was like, come on, dog. What are we?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, sure, that's embarrassing, but the most embarrassing part of it was when there was a lot, but bro, like, so we're doing 1-on-1s, ins and outs. I had possession, and this guy came in. We checked the ball, and then he like steps up to guard me. I do this. I like snicker. And he's like, what? I'm just like, bro, time out. He's like, what's wrong? I'm like, you're breathing.
Oh no.
Oh my heavy breathing.
He's
Yeah.
just in my face, but we're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind,
Just standing
he's
there.
walked onto the court
Yeah.
after doing nothing, and he's just like, and I'm just cracking up. I'm like,
all
bro,
time.
why are you breathing like that?
This man having an asthma attack on
And I
defense.
felt bad because I didn't want to make you feel insecure.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
But then like after I said that, I was like, oh, bro, am I breathing like
Yeah,
that?
I gotta check
And
my
I was
own
like,
breathing.
no. And then I got home, I was like, and I was having like conversations with like Luke and stuff. I'm just like checking my breathing. I'm like, oh, I can't be doing that. I can't be, you know.
Can't be seen to have sleep apnea, bro.
Yo, but bro, that was crazy breathing, Miles.
Bro, I was coming off a chest infection. You know what I mean?
come on, dog. You're
Still
sick,
turned
bro.
up. I thought Marty was gonna go wild with it. We were like, yeah, bro, and then just broke his ankles and dunked the ball.
I keep it honest and realistic.
you do.
Yeah, just some
keep it honest,
fadeaways, you know. Speaking of honest and realistic, why didn't you show up?
Yeah.
I got severely drunk the night before.
Yo, 100%.
But no. Can I just say that sounds like I was being a bad friend, which I was partly. But
Explain how it wasn't.
we got some news at work last minute that someone very important was leaving on
Yo.
that day, and so we were like,
Yo,
you know, we can't just like send them off quietly.
Yo,
we gotta send
100.
them off
Yeah.
loudly.
yo.
Yeah.
And so that turned into a bit of a night, which turned into a bit of a 2-day hangover.
So all we need to do now is like make an announcement that one of us will leave the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you- oh, okay,
if
good
that's
to know.
the
Yeah.
case, I'm fucking there. No, but there was a reason I put that Saturday morning session in place in the first place,
Yo,
because I want to be there and moving forward. It's because that's something that I want us to do.
yo.
Yeah, and we will do it.
Yeah.
I'm keen to do it this Saturday, even though I'm playing on Saturday because I had a Friday game, which was all good. So I had the Friday game,
Yeah.
and I played Saturday morning.
Okay.
But I'm keen to do it anyway.
But you're
I thought you were playing.
You're also playing on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm playing Saturday. But the only reason I say this is because, bro, last Thursday at training, so training is like 2 hours, and I spent like 20 minutes with physio before training. So she's doing her thing on my leg. She's physioing my leg. Strap it up, train, and I'm like struggling through training. Like my mind is wrecked at the moment, and I'm struggling to get through training. And I get home, bro, I can move freely. It's like all good. I'm like, takes you 2.5 hours to warm up,
Oh,
and I was like, bruh.
so at home you were like sweet, ready
At
to
home
train.
I was sweet. I
Yeah.
got home, I was like flexing. I was like, bruh.
Okay, so we'll just warm up at ball. And
No,
then
that's why
by
I'm
the time
like,
you play,
okay, I'll use the ball on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
as my warm up.
easy.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Just like, we'll
Yeah.
try not to break your ankles.
2 hours.
So like your.
It's crazy.
This guy was pissed off that there was a no show
I
from
know that's
you,
my
bro.
bad. No, that's my bad.
Just
It's
me, the
fucking-
way. Just me.
Bro, he was fucking
Yo,
complaining.
yeah.
Went to Carmel Cipollone. They were talking about like the economy, bro. He was like, bro, let me
Yo.
tell you about the real problem here.
You're like, I don't know if you're in charge of the deportation laws, but let's run those back up.
We got any pod topics?
Hell yeah! What time? What are we at time wise?
Let's call it 20.
20?
Yeah.
What do we want to talk about,
Bro, let's talk about Fiji's meth epidemic, bro.
boys? Fiji is going through a crazy meth epidemic at the moment. So basically, the Mexican cartel is using Fiji as like a gateway to supplying meth to Australia and New Zealand.
Yep.
And so Fiji's kind of fucked. Like they've paid off all the politicians, the cops, and they essentially have free reign over there. So like they flooded the market with meth. Like there's kids selling meth at school. You know how
Far
like
out.
you know how kids normally just sell like weed and fucking cigarettes and shit. They're selling fucking meth, bro. And so this is the craziest part I heard. People will inject. You inject meth? Or how do you get meth into yourself?
Yeah,
Me
either
personally
inject or
just in general?
Just to the room.
There's multiple. I think, yeah, there's injection.
either inject
Okay.
or smoke.
Right, so I think I read that people are injecting themselves with meth, and then if someone's like poor and can't afford it, they'll like pull blood out and put blood into the other person.
Bruh.
And so now there's AIDS everywhere.
And this is not public knowledge. Like, it's not
Well-
like mainstream.
Well, I read it on like the Herald.
Oh, okay.
So it might be mainstream. I don't know.
Pretty mainstream, yeah.
Yeah, pretty mainstream. And so yeah, like it's kind of fucked, and like parents are being supplied with meth, and then they're giving it to their kids to like go sell it at school, and they're like,
Jeez.
But they're consuming.
it's fucked, bro. Like it's actually a really bad problem, and like I don't know what we're doing about it. I don't know what Australia's doing about it. But if we don't do anything, it won't take long for it to like make its way over here, because you can see how that would work, right?
I thought New Zealand already has a pretty bad meth problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Wait till it gets worse, bro. Wait till it fucking gets worse.
But when it becomes like readily available, like when the supply is just like endless, I guess it'll just become cheaper.
Yeah.
They
it'd be worse.
they seized or they found like all this meth at in someone's just like backyard. So obviously they're not trying to hide it because they don't.
In Fiji?
Yeah, in Fiji, they're not trying to hide it because they know that the cops aren't going to do anything if they even found it. And I think they said that there was enough meth there to supply all of Australia's meth needs for a year.
Far out. Oh, in that one house.
In that one house, in that
Oh,
one garage backyard thing.
Jeez.
So it's fucked.
Yeah.
It's actually fucked.
Yeah.
And it's ruining the community. Like, imagine Fiji like such a tourism hub, just getting fucking ravaged by meth.
Yeah. This is like it must be like a Fijian Pablo Escobar.
No, it's
Well, it's the cartel.
actual Pablo Escobar.
Ah,
it's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
a
yeah.
Cartel,
Mexican.
they got like a stronghold there now.
Yeah, I don't think Fiji's cooking meth, bro. I think they're definitely importing it.
Well, that's what they do. You know, you get the locals involved, and now it's like a local operation.
Maybe I'm not familiar with the meth game like that.
Oh, come on, bro.
I would think they'll just like ship it over there.
Well, there
After a
must be.
couple seasons of Narcos, bro, I think I'm the expert to chat on this topic.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
It's pretty cool, right? Like, no real positive spin on that one. Sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I
is
don't-
when we just got to send in the army and just
That's exactly what I
let
was
them run
thinking.
loose. You know what I mean?
I was 100% thinking that. It's like where we treat it like a war, and we just go, all right, rally the troops.
Oh, it's a war on drugs. And it's a war on the cartel.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's just like let's send the boys in. Let's drop a couple lads on the ground and take care of it.
I'm not familiar with like our military like expertise. If we have like, you know how like there's certain like countries they have, they're known for a certain thing, whether it's like Navy or, you know, the other version, the other
The other arms of the
other
military.
arms, you know what I mean? Like, what do we have? What are we known
Well,
for?
we've got all three.
No, but like we don't really.
Oh, mate,
The-
we're just known
boy.
for mana, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo.
you combine all three and just fucking.
So we give the Fijian Samana, bro, would be sweet.
yeah, we send them in, bro. You know?
How do you combat that? Because if the people on ground over there, like your police and stuff, are paid off,
Yeah.
who's gonna take action? Because money talks.
Yeah, exactly.
Great fucking question.
I've got a simple solution to it.
Talk
Yeah.
to me.
Who's got more money than the people that control the banks?
The
Right.
Jews?
Yeah, it could be. Or no conspiracy stuff. The Reserve Bank.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna outbid me if I'm the central government.
Nah, no way.
So I'm just gonna print more money and flood the economy.
No, okay, Marlon, we'll burn over this, bro.
All right.
We'll burn over this.
Whatever that cartel's paying you, double that.
Double it.
You know what I mean?
And guess what? I'm just getting ready to print that.
100%.
Yeah,
As long as they don't understand inflation,
Yeah.
we're good.
I don't think Marlon understands inflation. His solution to any problem is just to print money,
Yo,
bro. It's
just print more money.
hilarious.
You know why? Just print more money and don't tell anyone.
But that's literally not how that works, because once you put it out into the world, guess what, Marlon? Everyone fucking knows because everyone's got all this cash.
You know what I mean?
He could have been the mastermind behind 2008.
Right? Yeah, you're crazy, bro. I say we just like send the boys in and just start seizing meth and go, hey, cut that shit out.
And like, no need for search warrants, bro.
No need. No need.
Yeah, but like
No?
they clearly have. So, do we know whether or not part of the government is in on it?
Yeah, politicians.
So politicians are.
But
paid
I don't
off.
know if it's the,
So then, how are they gonna? How are we gonna? They're not gonna grant our military access
that's
to their country.
where you've already made a critical mistake. We don't ask
We don't
permission.
need to ask permission.
And according to John T in his lifestyle, he doesn't ask for forgiveness either.
Which is why I'm not getting into heaven.
Yeah, I just don't know if we roll like that, bro.
Yeah, well,
we wait for China to tell us what to do,
and then we do it.
and then we do it.
I was having a discussion, and that was my exact plan. And they were like, "Yeah, well, they are their own sovereign nation, so we can't just do stuff." And I was like, "See, that's where we."
But other countries have been known to be their own sovereign nation
And regardless,
until they weren't.
correct.
Yeah.
So we need to start moving like those powers, bro.
Do you know what's happening in Ecuador, bro?
Nah, craziness though. From what I've heard.
I think you just said nah.
No, like rumors. I've heard rumors and shit.
Yeah.
Just in the streets.
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
is that
yeah.
how you get your information?
Pretty
from the
much.
news,
Pretty
bro?
much. Yeah.
Yeah, so same thing. So the country was essentially run by gangs, and then they they elected a new president.
Yeah, but same thing, bro.
Same thing, bro.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing.
A young dude.
Puppet for hire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's quite liberal, and his whole campaign was like, "I'm gonna bust the gangs up," and that's what he did. But the way he did it was he built like this,
Those crack up, yeah.
multi-million-dollar prison, and he just incarcerated 20% of the population.
Yeah.
Was
Yes.
it-
There's nothing more to it. That's literally, you don't need to ask questions. That's all it is.
And you can walk on the street at like 2:00 at night, midnight, and
Literally,
safe.
bro, just no human rights. Just lock them up.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so a couple of positives, couple of negatives there, I think.
Yeah.
I like the way he's moving. You know what I mean? Immediately, I like his approach. Second question, did he check whether those guys that he locked up were guilty or not?
See, you're part of them.
See, he
just-
fake news, bro.
He just checked the percentile.
Yeah.
Fall below the threshold.
Yeah, so that is a common
Misconception.
misconception. No, that actually happened.
That's-
So he gets queried. So there are obviously a couple of people that are like falsely imprisoned.
Right.
But his response is, if you really didn't do nothing, eventually we'll find out.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
good. That's good. Sometimes you gotta what is it? You gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
He stood on business. Like I think a BBC reporter said it. He's like, I'm not telling England how to run the
Who's that?
country.
Facts.
Who reported that?
BBC.
Yeah.
BBC.
And he's just like, hey, take a look in your own backyard.
Thanks. Yeah,
You know
I
what I
like
mean?
that.
You happy living where you're living right now?
Yeah.
But anyway, so essentially he's just like, let us run our country.
Yeah.
And he said, and look at the results. Our country is like, well, people are free. We no longer ruled by these gangs. Sure, every now and again, someone goes missing and they end up in jail.
Yeah.
right? But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, yeah, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, bro.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
See, that's the problem. People don't want to crack enough eggs.
That's it. You gotta start cracking some
To be
eggs.
fair, eggs are pretty expensive. So on a relatively serious note, on a very serious note, bring it back home, okay? So like you're saying, send the troops in, send the boys in to clean up house, right? But it's not our house. But we run the risk of it spilling over into our house.
Into our backyard, yeah.
Do we have the right to go in there? Because they are their own,
We don't have the right necessarily, I don't think.
But you got to put your best foot forward, right, and protect your country.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm
Yeah.
thinking we're protecting
Protecting-
democracy.
Yo, 100%.
I just don't understand how, like, so everyone complains about these corrupt politicians. So they're obviously got to take bribes. So
Yes.
why don't we just pay them?
Yeah.
More?
But because the thing is, you can outbid the cartel, but the cartel will happily kill you. I don't think
Yeah, I don't
our
think
power brokers would kill them.
Who?
That's the issue.
As the cartel will kill the politicians.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you're talking
yeah.
about money. and so we can outbid them. Hey, if we pay you more, can you just not follow the cartel? The cartel will like, hey, I'll just kill you and your family.
Yeah, we can't threaten violence.
You know, and so like
That's
money
true.
means nothing when you're dead,
Yeah.
unless you're Egyptian.
True.
Or the pharaohs. And
Yeah, and I got it. I'm with you, bro.
No disrespect to the Egyptians. You know.
That
See,
is-
this is when I run out of ideas. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, bro. It's a good point. You know, and then people could easily turn around and go, hey, why are we sending people over there? We've got enough to worry about over here. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
you run the risk of becoming unfavorable with the
And that
population.
is a very real issue.
a very real issue.
Yeah,
you know?
as soon as you send aid somewhere, it's piping up from this side.
Well, you're people at home.
And it's you know, it's valid.
Absolutely.
Because how real is certain wars?
You know,
How real are certain wars? Yeah.
According to some people.
I was watching Designated Survivor the other day.
Yo,
Yeah.
I put my parents onto that.
Is that an insult or?
No,
Is that, oh, gee up. Oh, yeah, nice.
Is that Kiefer Sutherland?
I think so.
Sick.
You know, I say that because like it's hard to like get your parents to like.
Oh, yeah,
decide,
into a show?
you know? Yeah,
Yeah, I watched only like the first 30 minutes. It was pretty
Yeah.
good so far.
Yeah.
But so I often thought that I would be a good prime minister if I ever got the call up, like Mr. Old Mate is. So do you know the premise for Designated Survivor?
Nah.
So
Oh, his prime minister dies or something, and then he.
no, so it's in the States.
so
Right.
POTUS.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time they do a State of the Nation, you know, everyone's in the Capitol building.
Yep.
So they always make sure one person from the government is at a secure location in case that building blows up or there's a massive disaster.
Yeah, right. I'm with you.
Essentially, that's what happened. Everyone in government dies, and he automatically becomes the president.
Right.
So I was like, man, if that situation ever happened to me, I'm primed, ready to go.
Okay.
Man, I'm already sweating at this first problem. This is tough. The
That's
one with
what I mean,
Fiji.
it's
Fiji's
hard.
method.
It's- we like sit back and criticize these politicians, but it's really
That's our
hard
job.
That is
We
our
have
job.
to hold them accountable. We don't have to worry about the end, like the issues.
Yeah.
We just raise the points.
They figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you couldn't be more right about that. But it is like if you want to think about it critically and go, okay, I don't like the way you're doing things, and you go, this is how I do it. Very hard, very difficult.
Yeah, you got to take a step back and understand there's more at play than just this is how I feel. Make it work, sort of thing.
Yeah.
We're seeing it take place now with our current state of, I guess, with National right? Like, I mean, and all the job losses and stuff, certain people voted for certain people to be in power, and certain voters don't feel like they're playing their part.
The politicians.
The politicians.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you voted for a particular thing, so next time, educate yourself.
That's a big
You know what I
ask,
mean?
bro.
Like-
It's a huge ask, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Nah, it is hard. It's hard to be.
I reckon we just start a proxy war, bro.
Yo, Keen.
We start a proxy war.
Yeah, man.
Where and who with?
Exactly. That's where you guys come
Ah,
up with
okay.
that. You know what I mean?
China
Yeah,
already
yeah.
has a massive stronghold in the Pacific.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say on the whole proxy war thing.
So-
Yeah, well, that's a good one. I reckon you should
You
be
want to
like,
go
yo.
against China?
Yeah, no, be like, yo.
Chinese.
Yo. yo,
Catch me out.
Joey B.
Yes.
Send some of your nuclear submarines and, you know what I mean? Patrol around Fiji.
Right.
Do your war exercises around there. And
Yeah.
we'll see how they can get their myth through.
100%.
I think
yeah.
I get their myth through when we're like launching off atomic bombs underwater, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, those things are crazy, hey?
They are pretty wild,
fucking-
but you know, but
Atomic
extreme
bombs?
circumstances call for extreme solutions.
Facts, bro. Vanaka, my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
This is actually pretty like atrociously bad. This whole myth epidemic. I didn't even realize it was.
Yeah, you're the one who's like making jokes about it.
yeah, hard.
We're trying to come up with
It's
solutions.
because I'm trying to be a good podcaster. You know
I
what I mean?
explained it pretty seriously, bro. Like it's not a joke, eh?
Thanks, mate.
It's no joke, bro. So obviously, there's a bit of turmoil in Fiji with it. Is there like a timeline on how soon the spillover can hit New Zealand and Australia?
I haven't seen the forecast, bro. I'll be honest. I
No, like
haven't.
was there commentary on it?
Yeah, you're plugged in and tell you this.
Nah, he didn't. No, there wasn't. There was like obviously this has risk of spilling into Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
Because that's their whole intention is to do that because the market's way bigger here and in Australia. But there wasn't a forecast for when the meth wave will hit
Do you think there's like so,
This is very like prime minister-ish answer.
And tell me I'm not conducting myself like a prime minister.
you know with the 501 deportees,
Yes.
right? There's ins there, right, in terms of like comms and setting things up.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a worry there, right?
Yeah, can we just talk about that for a quick second? Because you guys have poo-pooed this idea that I've had where they deport them to us. We can't just do the same thing?
Yeah. Weren't you clowning Rishi Sunak for deporting him to Rwanda?
But he's not deporting though, that's the thing. He's sending.
Can you talk about that? Talk about that, bro. I love this. I
Yo,
love politics.
Fucking. If you guys don't know what's happening in Great Britain at the moment, so he's supposed to call, the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, is supposed to call an election at the end of this year. And he's down on the polls, so he's hinged his whole re-election campaign on this one policy that he's trying to get through Parliament, which is, I'm going to tackle the illegal migrant issue. And the way I'm going to tackle it is by rounding them all up and sending them to a Central African nation called Rwanda.
Yeah.
Does the UK have a big issue with illegal immigrants? I thought they just had a very I just thought they had a very open immigration system.
They do, but I
Yeah.
guess when you have one of those, a lot of people see that as a lot of people that don't necessarily have the right to be there see that as an opportunity to make their way in.
Right, okay. Whereas the US, very strict
Correct.
immigration policies,
Yeah.
but they get flooded with illegals, quote unquote.
Yes, but they also have land borders.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Rishi's like, hey, I'm going to send you guys to... So you're not nationals,
Correct.
but I'm going to deport you to a country that we don't own.
No, yeah, it's not a part of Great Britain.
What did Rwanda say back to this?
Well, Rwanda just said, "Yo, cut the check, and we'll take anybody."
Really?
Yeah, fuck it. Rwanda's just looking at this as
Shout
like, come up.
Shout
How was-
Rwanda.
How was Rwanda governed? Like, do they have like a...
Like a king or something?
Yeah,
Nah,
like-
don't be racist, bro.
Yeah.
No,
Don't be
because,
racist.
like,
Yeah,
what-
dude,
Well,
what-
actually, Rwanda is pretty sure they coined like the pearl of Africa,
See?
as in like they've got the fastest growing economy. They're like
But how sustainable is that?
not like they're
Because
actually
their
like,
growth
pretty
is
good.
contingent on just whack ideas coming through.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
true.
fucking great ideas, bro. But I can see why they're the fastest growing economy, bro, because whoever's in charge is cutting some epic deals.
Yeah, bro, straight up.
Because guess what? Rishi's already signed the deal, so he's going to have to start making those automatic payments. How many people has he sent to Rwanda? Zero. Zero fucking people. And do you know why? Because it's illegal.
Yeah.
And he can't get the law passed.
Yeah.
So he's
I was
already...
gonna say like Amnesty International can have a field day with this one.
100%. So it goes against international law and it goes against British law too. So it's not even legal in his own country that he governs.
But guess who gets to make the law changes?
Exactly.
Well,
if he passes the law, that's the law of the land.
But I think so. That's his whole thing is like he's trying to pass the law, but he's battling. Like I don't think it's just a case of him being able to sign it into.
Yeah, but like we've
law.
seen it firsthand. You can say something, sign it off, and figure it out later.
Yeah, I mean I do that.
We've done it with
I do
taxes
that.
recently.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're paying for it now.
Yeah.
But apparently you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine being like Polish and like landing in the UK and then being put on a flight to like Rwanda.
That's his whole thing.
How
That
about
could be a
this?
genius move.
How about this? Imagine being a Rwanda national and like born and raised, your life is bliss. All of a sudden, all hell breaks loose because you're getting these randoms.
Yeah, coming into your
exactly.
country.
You know?
Exactly. I don't know how. I wonder why they've said yes to it. To be honest,
Well, they want a booming economy.
that's true.
They just don't understand. Oh, I'm just
consequences,
assuming.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm assuming the Rwandans are assuming that they're just getting the worst of the best.
The worst of the. Okay.
So
yeah.
they're still getting these like very highly educated people who just didn't make the cut in the UK.
But that's not what's happening.
But that's
at
not
all.
what's happening.
That's not what's
Yeah.
happening at all.
I'm assuming that's what they're assuming. Otherwise, why would you sign that?
Yeah.
They're getting fucking kebab shop owners
Let's
and
confirm they
shit.
did sign this, right?
They signed it.
Yeah, so they must not know what's happening.
Yeah, no, they
also,
signed it.
like, you got to give props to Rishi too. You know what I mean?
He's trying.
No. Imagine like finding an African country to agree to that.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I think he just.
Even if he is dropping the bag, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say, I think he just kept writing numbers down and going, that much, and they're like, no, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, okay, scratch it out,
Yeah.
try again, you know?
Well, that's one way to like expedite the growth of your economy is to like bring in hordes of immigrants.
Yeah.
But that's not.
Illegals from another nation.
Like, all jokes aside, That is not how you're going to build an economy.
See, we're not
I
even.
mean, tell Dubai that, bro.
Yeah, true.
No, but they've been having money. They come from money.
Also, Dubai,
yeah.
Dubai.
Rwanda don't come from money.
Yeah.
So they're taking money. They're also taking on a lot of garbage.
yeah.
Respectfully.
Oh, yeah.
Chill
Come
out,
on,
bro.
bro.
Don't
Chill
be
out,
racist.
dog.
Don't be racist, bro.
You know, just like, not the people. I'm talking about just in terms of you're not getting what you're paying for. You're not getting you're not getting value for money in the long run.
You know, Rwanda's the one that's getting paid, right?
Yeah, but they're not getting value for money. So the money they're getting, right?
Yeah.
They're getting paid money
Yeah.
for these immigrants.
Right.
That might not offer the value they think they're going to get.
Who knows? What if this?
Who knows, bro? That could be
Well,
the
we're
next
just working off assumptions right now, okay?
that's the
Don't
next
shoot me down, bro.
Jeff Bezos, bro.
Also, what if it just creates this really diverse nation and like a?
Hey, and that's best case scenario.
In the heart of Africa, bro.
That's what I mean.
and
The
I
cradle
wish-
of civilization.
I wish that for Rwanda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then don't you like bringing it back home? Like we're not even getting paid to take these motherfuckers from Australia.
Well, that's the thing. We're taking them back.
Exactly. Who's the dickhead
Where's-
now?
I hear you,
we
but
are
where
taking
do
them
we redivert? Where do we divert their?
We got to figure it out. We got
Yeah.
to strike a deal with someone.
Even Australia, just like they just set up an island. They're just shipping everyone to the island.
Christmas
bro.
Island, right?
Yeah.
Let's not joke about that one. That's far off.
That's not a joke. That's not a joke. That's not a joke.
I didn't make a joke.
No
about
one's
it.
here to joke about
Yeah.
that.
I'm glad- no, yeah,
We could we do the same? No, not as severe, not as bad.
Well, Stuart,
Stuart? No one's down there. I don't think.
I don't think so.
See, I take it back, bro. Governing is easy.
Yeah.
You know, like just send them off down there. Reduce crime, reduce all of that.
Yeah. What we need to do is just have for the meth epidemic is just make taking meth lame. Like a massive marketing campaign.
But is it
I've
cool?
clocked it. I've clocked it.
I don't know if it's
Make
cool at the
myth
moment.
Lame.
Oh, yo.
Like
Like-
imagine like Marty doesn't have to mention this, but you know someone with bad BO.
Yeah. Damn, he got you again. He got you again, bro.
Dun people are like, yo, I don't want to be associated with that dude.
Yeah.
Apply the same effect to like
Have you seen a meth addict? They have no teeth. They're all fucked. No one wants to be there.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
So, I
So
think-
like that's you know how like this on cigarette packets
yeah,
they have like deterrents.
yeah, on little meth bags.
Yeah, but the meth one's quite severe.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
like just we'll take a photo of Miles and put it on a thing afterwards. And we're like, you know,
yeah,
pretty
so,
big.
so you're saying like how when Paddy Gower did his thing with the meth documentary, do more of those.
Nah, because that was just a documentary on it. You know what I mean? And now there's a documentary on it. It's kind of cool.
Let's
It doesn't make it cool, does it?
Yeah.
we've had like recent discussions about stomachs off. The younger generation. I was trying to make sure I don't go Drake about it. Like we've had conversations about how like we sort of got to give them their flowers in terms of them being quite sort of switched on
Yeah.
and making smart decisions.
Okay, these are all your words. Continue.
No, like
Bro,
do we,
I'm such an idiot, eh? I was about to be like, I can't believe how Drake has become an aneurysm before being a pedophile. Instead of a synonym.
Yeah. Or
Anyway,
yeah,
carry on.
Yeah.
You might have an in your that. Do you think like they're smart enough to not like get hooked onto these? In this case, drugs from like the meth stuff.
Yeah.
We've got to make it lame, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sweet.
How would you say? How would you suggest it? Because I think it's already pretty lame, bro. Like I don't think anyone's looking at meth as like this cool drug to try. Like you're not going to a gig and going, "Yo, do you want a bit of meth for tonight?"
You bring the pipe.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I think people are like, whoa, that's hardcore. But someone who does meth, you're kind of like, yo, props for being so hardcore.
Yeah, I suppose. I've never thought that. I've never gone, damn, you're pretty hardcore for doing meth.
Do you know anyone
Yeah.
that's taken meth?
No, I'll be honest, I don't.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
Yo. I don't know anyone who's hooked on meth though.
That's good.
Damn.
Really? Do you know people that are hooked
Me
on
personally,
meth?
I try to steer clear of those circles.
Yeah, me too. I try not to be there.
No. I do know people who have taken meth. But usually, isn't it the case that all it takes is one hit?
That's what I've been told,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess we got to find out for ourselves, right?
Should we? Should we just fucking do it?
Nah, it's pretty bad, eh? Yeah, it's steer clear.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, man. Cartel, eh? Got a stronghold in I was gonna say in Mexico.
Pretty strong hold in Mexico.
Crazy to do anything in Mexico. I know in
Yeah.
Fiji, it's quite sad.
Yeah. Definitely quite sad.
Yo, because I had issues with like China having strongholds in the Pacific.
But they're just
Now
trying
the
to.
cartel, you know what I mean? Like at least with China is like there's like a net positive somewhat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it depends how you view it.
China's just trying to create jobs in there,
But
bro.
then the cartel, wow,
Pretty nuts.
yeah, we need to figure it out.
I think we have.
Yo.
Send in the boys.
No, we've figured it out, but we don't get to make those calls, unfortunately.
Yeah, the people in charge need to figure it out.
Yeah.
What else we got? Do we have anything else, or do we want to call it? What are we thinking, boys?
We can carry on. We can call it. I think.
Miles, you got anything
Either
for
way,
us?
I'm strapped.
Well, I don't know what that means, my friend.
Yo,
What topics?
I don't know
course.
what that
you
means.
didn't bring a topic to the thing today
How do you know that?
because you just said you're strapped and you haven't teed anything up.
Hey.
No,
Nah,
no,
you
no,
did
no.
have a crazy suggestion in the chat, which I don't know if we want to talk about that because that was a bit controversial from you, bro.
Can I just firstly apologize, Mullen? You did bring up the BO chat, so shout outs to you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you did
bro.
bring that up, bro.
That was a real
I
strong
stay just coming with the most clippable content here, bro.
that
Yeah.
was an absolute highlight from you, bro. Well done.
I'll bring this. You got something?
No, you go.
I just want to talk about. I'm going to mention it. We don't have to talk about it. What?
Go on.
No, if there's no legs, then we just
Yeah, this guy's got
flag
an
it.
issue with you, bro.
Yeah. Like streaming and Twitch streaming and all that stuff, like Kick and just live streaming. That's massive. You guys been keeping up to date with Vitali? You know Vitali? That OG, like one of the OG YouTubers?
Can I just say, yes,
Yeah,
he's just got the internet figured out, hey?
Bro, him and Fauzi?
Yeah, Fuzi too?
Fuzi.
Yeah,
Fuzi too.
Bro, they've gone through like mad like fads and phases.
But just
I thought
always...
Fuzi 2 was insane.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
little bit off the
lately,
rocker.
yeah.
But he's in and out and he'll get paid, he'll cut the check, go MIA, come back. They've just got to figure it out. They've got the internet figured out.
Vitaly just has, like, he forever has been relevant, I find.
Yeah, so he was on the prank wave.
He was like
Yeah.
the early... he's like
They're one of the
early
OG YouTubers.
Yeah.
And so I just bring it up now because like, and this could go one or two ways talking about it, but he's reestablished himself as a figure in the streaming world, and his niche is catching pedophiles.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's exactly what it is.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Are you familiar with what he's doing?
Are you familiar with his work? And if so,
Because you got released that, you got caught in
if so, I'd watch out if I was
Yeah.
you.
No, but are you guys, can we have
Yeah.
a discussion
Yeah,
about it?
yeah. I am familiar with
Sure,
his work.
Yeah, I think it's more so not that he's catching pedos. That's like wow, amazing.
Okay.
It's like
already you're being rude, bro.
yeah,
Continue.
it's more so like the fact that like content these days has just fundamentally changed.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Like you don't sit down and watch like a pre-planned YouTube video anymore.
No, you
Nah,
watch
you
someone
know.
live streaming catching a
And the more,
pedophile.
Instead
the
of-
more chaotic, the better.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but instead of watching a movie or like John Wick to get an action sequence, you'll watch a live stream of an
Yeah.
actual person.
Think about how crazy that is. Think about how like warped and like chronically online we are
Yeah.
to the point where we go, okay, time to eat my noodles, and then you watch that.
But it's
The other day, sorry,
Shoot, yeah.
I was eating dinner alone. I don't know why.
Damn.
Why did I even have to get that information out?
I don't know.
Anyway.
bro.
Is it a cry for help?
Yeah.
Nah,
like,
I got a very loving wifey.
Well, it doesn't sound like it the
Yeah,
way
I
you've
know.
Also, I
carrying on.
want to shout her out. She asked for a bit of a shout out on the show.
Yo, shout out to Marlon's girlfriend. Can we say her name?
Yeah.
Shout out to Layla.
Shout outs.
Love you.
She's a good one.
We
Thanks,
haven't
mate.
seen you in a while though.
Yo.
So feel free to come hang out with us.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Anyway,
In the
I was
alone?
eating dinner at home. I don't know why, but then
At home
instead of
alone? Just
Yeah.
instead of putting on Netflix, you know what I was watching on YouTube?
What?
Like a POV of
Hey. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
it was
you
like
can't shout her out and then
Yeah.
immediately disrespect her.
bro, it was a POV of like a Taliban fighter fighting against another terrorist group in Afghanistan.
So it's just Taliban versus America.
No. Yeah, it must have been, but it was not a proxy one. It was literally him and his homies seeing like a ute driving down the road,
Yeah.
and they just launched at it, bro. They're just shooting, and like it was the craziest video because like this is what they were doing. So like it's just a road like this, and they're all in a line for some reason, and they were shooting, and all of them wouldn't stop shooting when they got here. So they're literally shooting at their homies too.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Anyway,
crazy.
Sorry, just so we can just to touch on that. I was on TikTok and I saw this video of like these American troops. Like they had their bunker and they were firing into the hills against the Taliban. And you know how like there's the odd group have their like translators or a couple locals on their side.
Yeah.
So they're just like, there's live fire just going back and forth. And then they got their head cameras, their helmet cameras, their POVs, chopping it up and like as nonchalant as you can be whilst in the middle of war.
Yeah.
And like there's a bit of banter, lighthearted stuff. And then like they just like threw it over to one of like Ahmed. Like legit, he's in like his sandals and stuff like that, like
That's crazy. Why don't they give him gear?
no, exactly. So like they're all like armored up.
Yeah.
And they throw it like they're like, look at him. And he's got this RPG, bro.
Holy shit.
And they're just like they're cracking up. They're like, look at us. Bro, he fires it, obviously massive recoil. He falls over,
Yeah.
cracking up. But then they track the thing and just the cliff face just blows up. And he's just cracking up, just banter. I'm like, how desensitized are these
Yeah.
guys?
Bro,
Like,
it's
Ahmed's
insane.
on his feet, like
Yeah.
barefoot, bro. 1 foot, one sandal, and like just cracking up, like heavy artillery.
Yeah.
And just, look at him, look,
Here he goes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like just back to this live streaming thing, like it's like super desensitized.
Yeah.
It's like your go-to piece of content is like just watching illegal activities happening.
Yeah.
Or like, oh bro, it's messed up.
I was watching an interview with Idris Elba, and he said this. He's just like, they're like, oh, why don't you do any dramas anymore? He's like, because no one watches them. And he's just like, the reason is reality TV has ruined drama movies because there's no like Goodwill Huntings anymore. Because instead of watching someone act like they're in pain,
There's a real life version that you can follow in real time.
Exactly. So why would you want to watch someone act it out when you can actually see someone doing it in real life?
Yeah, it's a really good take.
I haven't thought about it until now. Is that why we see a shift with like Netflix trying to get more live
Yeah.
events?
Yeah, probably.
To a certain degree, like
Yep.
because it's raw and that's what people want, and like you get a real time thing instead of the edited version. So they're getting sporting events, they're getting like wrestling. They got the Jake Paul and obviously that's a fight. That's just, you see what you see.
They got the Tyson fight, right?
Yeah, they got the Tyson fight, but like in terms of the roast of Brady and stuff,
Yeah.
that was like unfiltered, just live cast. So do you think that's potentially why they're getting into that space? Because they see how people consume.
Yes.
And they're more likely to watch that instead of spending $10 million, $20 million on trying to get a blockbuster, and people just don't really care for it, like Ed just was saying.
Yeah, like the nature of people's demand for content has shifted.
And yeah.
Which is why even like the ones that do get made, I would assume, are more like your really out of this world, like fantasy ones, like Dune and stuff. Because that's stuff that you can't replicate in the real world, I imagine.
That's
what
not
we do.
That's not real.
I don't think so. I've never seen it, but it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the Sahara, or just on
just-
Thursday.
That was just with the Taliban and shit. Yeah, I just see.
So, but yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm Vitali.
Yes.
So he's like reestablished himself as the streamer, right? Like he catches every fad and stuff. But he's now catching pedophiles on a live stream, and I guess like we're talking about like net positive and stuff, like raising awareness. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's aware of.
Yeah, well, I think we all know.
It's quite mainstream now to like this. I'm not joking about it, but like it's the thing, right? But like each, I guess I was gonna say episode, but each live stream he's got like a special guest on.
Yeah, that kind of feels a little
You know what I
weird
mean?
to
Like,
me.
I'm trying to give you props like to bring raising awareness or something, but then like there's like an entertainment factor. I'm
Yeah.
like, is he just capitalize? Oh, he's obviously capitalizing.
Yeah, he
But like,
100%
what's
is,
the?
yeah.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to cut the check, get your bread, or it's probably that, as opposed to catching pedophiles.
It's hard
To a
to
certain, you can't assume, but like
it's hard to know his true intentions, but there's a reason he's turning the camera on, right? He's
and
turning
there's also the reason he's bringing guests on.
Exactly. It's to really drive the viewership of it. Like, and he's almost using the platform of catching pedophiles as like an opportunity for people to come in and promote whatever. It's like a fucking talk show.
Yeah. What's that? One of those SoundCloud rappers. He had a song with Kanye. You're such a
Oh, Lil Pump.
Lil Pump. Like
Yes.
he's been irrelevant for how many years, and he jumped on a recent stream
Yeah.
with like. So people, I'm just like, oh, that's a bit whack.
But then, can you step back and go, well, at the end of the day, he is, because he's not catching them, right? Because he's not the police, but he is
Yeah.
like finding them, I guess, and like
Yeah.
exposing them.
and then I don't know how much like on the back end, like whether or not.
He reports them and stuff. Or he works with the police.
I
We
don't know to what degree, but
yeah. Apparently, he's actually a bit of a detriment to them.
Because he blows up their spot.
Yeah.
yeah, and then the guys have a case. The pedophiles have a case, or like he's like, where's the proof sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Yeah,
have time to get rid of.
and they get rid of evidence and stuff.
So yeah.
Yeah, so it is. It's fucking interesting either way.
Yeah. I think I brought it up just to talk about like the way people consume and
Yes.
where it's going. I'm like, bro, that's pretty scary. Like you tune into that, like you eat your food and you tune into live chaos,
Yeah,
live
exactly.
illegal activities.
Yeah.
Whereas like to get that sort of stuff, you play like GTA back in the day. You know, like
Mm.
that's as chaotic and illegal as it got.
Or like some deep, dark corner of the internet is like, you know, there's like a Reddit thread about it or something. But now it's just like being streamed on like a mainstream platform.
Yeah.
Where like, it's weird to even think about where content goes into the future. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, are we just gonna have VR headsets on and just be? Are we gonna like POV following like people catching pedophiles and shit?
Well, it's low key there already.
Yeah.
Right.
What's next? Is it going to be like a great reset, or is it just going to get further out the gate?
Dude,
Like,
that is so
bruh.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I just listen to podcasts, man.
Yeah, no.
Church related.
Church-related podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, content's got to get more and more insane as we get more disassociated with stuff.
And that's the worry. Yeah. It's like you just your threshold for like what's bad and what you're willing to consume.
What's shocking?
What's shocking? Yeah, like
I remember law school. There was a case where in Germany, this guy put an ad out in the paper and said, "Is anyone willing for me to kill them and eat them on camera?"
Oh, yeah, you told me about this. Yeah.
And then some dude was like, "Yep, I'll do it." And they filmed the entire thing and then posted it online. And the dude was still alive while he was killing him. Like if that makes sense.
Oh, while he was
like it
eating
wasn't
them?
Like,
like
was
a
eating them.
instant death. It was
Nah, say like cut him and then like was eating him in front of,
That is fucked.
and then fed bits of the dude he cut to himself.
also the guy was eating himself.
Yeah,
The victim. Was.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to. It was just in so much like pain.
Fuck.
But yeah. So obviously they took the video down. But who knows? In the future, that might become the norm.
And what happened? Did that guy get convicted of murder? But it was,
Yeah, that was a strange part because they didn't know. They were like, "Oh, if someone consents to being murdered, is that murder still?"
euthanization.
Yeah,
but even that's
Euthanization,
like
is
that's
it?
not legal.
Euthanasia?
Yeah,
It's legal.
not across the board, is it?
I don't know the laws in Germany.
Yeah. That's messed up. What kind of state of mind would you have to be to?
agree to that, eh?
A sick one. I would think.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like a sick state of mind.
Yo.
Not like a sick, but like a sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
Far out.
Happy episode today, I reckon, boys.
Yeah.
Fucking real positive one.
That was a fun one in terms of discussion.
Yeah.
And flow.
Exactly.
Some pretty interesting topics.
Gives the people something to think about.
100%.
And that's what we're about, you know? That's what we're here to do.
Should we call it there?
Yeah. I gotta get home to my dog.
Yo.
My dog.
Yo.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. As we mentioned, if you have any feedback, please let us know.
Yep.
Okay? We welcome it. We are open to it.
And personally, DM Marty with that feedback,
Please.
You know, and he'll respond to you within 20 minutes.
I don't smell. And if you want to smell